So we are in the All-Star Club here at T-Mobile Park, showing off some of the goodies that are highlighting the best of the Pacific Northwest. Of course, it wouldn't be the Pacific Northwest without a little smoked steelhead trout. Got some sopas here, of course, oysters. And this is the All-Star Tripletta Sandwich. Brisket, pork, and ham. Oh my God. Don't think there's enough meat in that sandwich. This is one of the highlights. It's the miniature version of what will be a foot-long crab roll. And then we have the fare from Ivers. We'll be talking to them here in a little bit. Garlic fries are a big highlight, so they're doing the garlic fried burger.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
I'll be right back for it.
Yeah,
this is the beer and Cracker Jack ice cream.
Yes.
We'll talk to Chef Javier about that in a little bit.
Oh, absolutely.
And then, of course, some special pizzas. One of them with crab, I believe. So, lots of good Northwest food available here in the All-Star Club. So we are with the Mariners executive chef, Javier Rosa. And Chef Javier, I've already taken a peek at what we've got going on over there. But the theme is really, well, you know what, before I get into that, let's talk about, you have your new chef's coat.
Oh, look at that, yeah, you took it?
Specifically.
Just for the event?
For this event. What are you doing with it afterward?
I'm gonna put it in a frame. I'm gonna frame it and put it in my office. You know, after a year and a half, you know, that people doesn't believe that 2 days of event takes sometimes more than 2 years. Just planning, preparing, organizing, making sure that the food is available, make sure that the menus that you create, the food will be available for the menu for that day specific. I mean, that you need to do a lot of planning, preparation. I mean, you start organizing what you want to do. And we decided to do PNW flavors. What about people coming from all the states for the All-Star game? It's not only people from the Seattle region, they're coming from everywhere, and we want to provide them PNW flavors. And then that's when you start creating your menus. Start talking to the providers. Okay, I want to do oysters. You really want to do oysters? Why not? Let's do oysters. Where you can get oysters from Seattle? Okay, let's get it from Willapa Bay on Washington. Perfect, let's bring them in. We want to do crab. How are we going to do crab better? Okay, we have sometimes hot dogs, foot-long hot dogs. Let's do a foot-long crab roll. Okay, but it's not really crab. Let's put some caviar in top, and that way we can make it more elegant, more upscale, and that way we can continue doing things. We got some steelhead. We can smoke it. Or we can do a little play with smoked steelhead with a little crostinis, cream fresh, a little capers for the people that like something light. They can eat something as well. I mean, what else? We got moro pizza, doing another crab pizza with dill and lemon. We have a pepper, Cracker Jack and beer ice cream in salt and straw. I mean, you name it. It's so many things that Sodexo Life and our partnership with other people are bringing PNW flavor to the whole stadium for those 2 games.
So did you say beer and Cracker Jack ice cream?
That's it. I mean, it's baseball game. What about beer and Cracker Jack? You mix it together, you make ice cream. Why not?
What's the base ice cream flavor? Vanilla?
It's vanilla, but you mix the Cracker Jack and you put the beer on it, and let's do it. I mean, it's a beautiful ice cream.
Well, you're talking to a guy who once ate asparagus ice cream, and that was pretty good.
Hey, you know, the base is always vanilla. You put vanilla, you put anything on it, and you make your own ice cream. It's simple as that. It's not difficult.
So you had touched on it. Tell me a little bit about how you're sourcing some of this stuff to keep it local.
Well, definitely. I mean, talk to purveyors. I mean, we have specific purveyors that we talk to. I mean, Pacific Seafood is, you know, it's all local. You know, it's a family-oriented business. Everything is from the local, you know, Seattle, Washington, all the way from Oregon, Portland, no more than that. I mean, that we stay in the region to make sure that all the meats, all the seafood, all the oyster, whatever we've been saying in the menu, not only in the concession stand, in premium areas around the area, is all local. In a way, the people that comes here, they will only taste whatever is the PNW is all about.
So what are you telling people then who are coming from Atlanta or Philadelphia or Kansas City?
Get ready to try the best food ever. I mean, you will never be back. I mean, once you try the flavors here, you will want to keep coming back just to keep trying it.
See, and this is my favorite thing about Chef Javier. It's not just that you're doing it and you're putting out good stuff. You are loaded with confidence about it. And that goes a long way when you have to prep all this food, right?
You have to be confident. I mean, definitely, you know, like I said, we've been preparing. I mean, we have I mean, this time is a big game. We have right now, I got like a 15 chefs coming from all over the country just to help me out. I mean, Sodexo Live is so big that we do big events and we always bring on other people from other places just to help me out. I cannot do it by myself. I mean, this is a big event. We want to bring some brain forces, to make sure that they can help me out in securing the best event ever.
Does that mean you have a network of chefs?
I mean, we are, like I say, I mean, when we have an event everywhere, we're so big that when somebody needs some help, 5, 10 chefs go there. Another event, we can go everywhere. That's what we work here, yes.
Okay, there's one other thing I want to ask you about, because we talked about things like oysters and the crab roll and that sort of thing. Do you have any numbers, like how much crab did you have to order? How many oysters did you have to order?
We went, right now the amount of crab that we went was 750 pounds of crab. Just in crab only. Oyster, we buy around 800 dozen of oysters. So we have not only oyster in the chain shop, we have oyster in the premium side as well. We have it in the chain shop and we have it in the restaurant as a nice carving display for the people that come to the premium area. That's some of it. Let's say meat, we have some tomahawk steaks. We buy 750 pounds of tomahawk steaks just to have it between sweet and the premium areas. We have around 800 filet mignon by itself that we have to clean them up because we have it in the sweet areas at carving stations. I mean, you name it. We're talking about big volume. We're not talking about 5 or 6 pounds of crab of meat. We're talking about 800 or 900 pounds of meat.
Plenty of food for everybody. That is fantastic.
Yes, sir. That's what we're here for.
All right, Chef Javier Rosa, the executive chef here at T-Mobile Park. Thanks, Chef.
Thanks for having me here.
This is Walt Pillman. He is the, tell me that title again. It was a mouthful. He's with Ivers.
Ivers Sports and Entertainment Director of Operations.
Fabulous, which means you're the guy who's responsible for the Ivers food that's at every venue around, right?
Exactly.
Well, Walt, tell us a little bit about what we've got here for the All-Star Game, because you've got some good stuff behind you.
Yeah, we sure do. We just went with our salmon chowder, Wild Northwest. It's a great seller in our restaurants, and we thought we'd bring it to the stadium. Also think that it will also be operationally easy and a quick item that because our lines are already so long and it's already so busy. On the Kid Valley side, we have onion rings, which we normally don't have at the stadium, but we do have at all of our brick and mortar locations. But we decided to bring those in. Here again, it fits in with our operation. We think we can serve that product quickly to the fans for the All-Star Game, which obviously we expect huge crowds. Something we're kind of used to. We've been here since we opened up. We were here when they drew 3 million fans, so it's nothing new to us. We're excited.
And 2.9 million of those fans ate at Ivers, right?
Hey, you got it. You got it. Yep.
So let's take. I'm going to take a quick look. So there's the Kid Valley onion ring.
That's the sample. That's the order. And then the bread bowl.
Nice to see you.
And those are some samples of the wild Alaskan salmon chowder.
And this is this particular chowder is a little bit different, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, here we figured since the last All-Star Game, almost a million cups of chowder in the stadium. Our white chowder. This is just a little different flavor profile, and it's a real, like I said, a real hit in the restaurant. So we felt like it'll be perfect for the All-Star Game.
Smoked sockeye from Southeast Alaska.
Smoked sockeye from Southeast Alaska. And of course, you recognize Bob Donegan. He is the man at the helm for Ivers and Kid Valley.
I'm a dishwasher for Walt.
You're Walt's dishwasher? Okay, well, as long as you don't bleach your bow tie there, we'll be in good shape. So now you had mentioned something of 1 million cups of chowder. What are we expecting for All-Star?
We really and truly think we'll stay in the 1,000 per game. Bread bowls and bowls of chowder, the salmon chowder.
Wow, that's fabulous. And you'll be here for Home Run Derby and
yeah, we'll be here for all 3 events. We were back in 2001. It was a fun time then, and we're expecting a great time this year.
All right, Walt Pillman with Ivers. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So this is Tim Wally. He is the one of the well, you're the bartender here at the All Star Club, right?
Yes, I am, absolutely.
And you said you've been working how long at
I've
T-Mobile
been here
Partner?
for 13 years.
And you still haven't lost your Australian accent. That's pretty good.
It helps.
Yeah, does it help?
Yes, it helps.
Did you get better tips
Yes, I get
with the
better tips.
accent? So there is one specific drink I think that really has a Northwest flavor. We were looking at it earlier here. It is the Blackberry Mint Rainier Mojito, which looks lovely. Tim, tell us what goes into this.
Oh, so we've got the Blackberry Mint Rainier Mojito, which reminds us of everything we love about the Northwest. We have blackberry puree, we have Bacardi rum, we have simple syrup, and we have some lime juice, and of course mint. Then the blackberry puree. We put it all together, muddle it up, strain it out, throw in a couple of lovely fresh blackberries, and we get what we have over here, which is delicious. Also topped with a little soda water, and it comes out just fine.
Oh, that is lovely. And of course, the blackberry is a Pacific Northwest staple. We definitely love our berries up here.
And we also are a heavy producer of mint as well, I discovered.
Are we? I didn't know that.
Yes.
Well, that makes it easy. Now, when you say muddling, is that where we're talking the mortar and pestle and the...
There's muddling. Bartender tools.
Well, having watched a few mojitos made in my day, and maybe have drank a couple here and there, I understand the muddling process. It's fun to watch when it's being made. Now, is this the one signature Northwest drink that we're doing?
This is the signature Northwest drink we are doing for the All-Star game, yes. We have many other options at the sporting event, but this is the one that we are highlighting because it highlights a lot of the fresh ingredients that we have in the Northwest.
And it's fabulous. And it looks like it's pretty easy to make. Like, I watched you knock out these 4 of them here, and boy, oh boy, they look good. I wish I wasn't on the clock.
Fairly straightforward to make. Just a little prep to get it all together. We'll be able to knock out thousands of them come Monday, Tuesday.
Are you expecting to make thousands?
I hope so. We'll see.
Well, let's say you have a fan who comes here and they're indecisive about what to have. What are you going to sell them on to get them to buy the Blackberry Mint Rainier Mojito?
What am I going to...
What's your selling point going to be?
If you want something fresh, light, easy drinking, but has a lot of fresh... Sorry.
No, that's all right. It's got a lot of fresh stuff in it.
It has a lot of fresh, vibrant flavors. I don't know. Sorry.
No, that's all right. No, that's good. That's good. You hit all the key points there.
Yes.
So that's what matters. Well, Tim, I appreciate that. Tim Woolley is bartending here in the All-Star Club, and I'm looking forward to when I can actually have one of these drinks. Thanks, Tim.
Right now?
No. No, I'm on the clock. I can't do it. But game night. We'll see. I'll consider it. Thanks, Tim.
My pleasure. You have a lovely day.
So this is a Mariners president of business operations, Katie Griggs. Katie, always glad to talk to you. I mean, the buzz is here. We're days away still from the game, and the buzz is around, isn't it?
It is so exciting. It's been really fun. We've been working for this for years at this point, so to be this close, starting to see people in the building, talking about all the excitement and seeing the city come to life, it's just amazing.
So this is your first experience, obviously, working an all-star game with the Mariners here. You know, and it's been, 22 years since we've had it here. What's it been like for the Mariners organization in terms of, their role in putting it together?
It's been something we've been working on for the last 2 years alongside Major League Baseball, and we had the opportunity to go and visit the event down in LA last year. They did an incredible job. But one of the things from the get-go that was really important to us and important to Major League Baseball was that this event feels authentic to Seattle and the Pacific Northwest. It's not just a copy and paste exercise. So at the very beginning, we put together a group of emerging leaders spanning all different departments throughout our organization, but also really intentionally curated to bring into different perspectives: gender, age, ethnicity, background in baseball, whether or not they're from the Pacific Northwest and what portion of it. Really to make sure that as we were thinking about this event and as we were collaborating with Major League Baseball, we were looking at it through the lens of all of our fans and how do we make sure there's something for everyone.
Well, and it's no secret for a game like this, a lot of fans travel in from out of town. What are you most excited about showing off once they get here?
There is no better place to watch a baseball game than T-Mobile Park in the month of July. So for us, it really is an opportunity to showcase what we have to offer, not only here in the park, but throughout our city and throughout our region. You know, we're here today looking at a lot of the different food options and really shining that bright light on some of the incredible culinary opportunities here in the Pacific Northwest. But for me, it really is everything. It's, you know, the ballpark's ready. It's great. You're going to have some really exciting events here. But Play Ball Park next door at Lumen's going to be incredible, and there are a variety of different events that are all, many of which are free to the public, that are going to be going on for the next several days as well. So there's something for everyone.
And, you know, that's a big deal. Like, I did the media tour for Play Ball Park yesterday, and, you know, the amount of free stuff outside of the paid area is amazing. So talk a little more about, you know, what other offerings people have if they want to have the All-Star experience and want to do it on a budget.
Of course, yeah. No, we recognize, look, this is Major League Baseball's event. Tickets for a lot of the events are very expensive and hard to come by. However, there are things for everyone throughout the community. So you mentioned the free activations at Play Ball Park, which is absolutely incredible. It'll be a fantastic experience. But there are also things that are going to be on tonight. For example, we have the HBCU Swingman Classic here at T-Mobile Park. It's a $10 ticket, and at the end of the game, not only do you get to celebrate some really amazing young athletes, but you also get to celebrate and kick off All-Star Week with some fireworks. There are going to be events throughout the city, activations at Pioneer Square, Westlake, South Lake Union, Seattle Center. I'm really excited. They're doing a fun drone show at Seattle Center, and then some baseball-themed movies, again, all of which are free and open to the public. So for everyone, there's going to be something, and on Monday and Tuesday, they just announced that we're going to have free local transit. That's not just to get to T-Mobile Park. It's really for anyone who's looking to be a part of the experience here at T-Mobile Park or elsewhere. You can now get here for free and avoid some of the chaos and hubbub that I know some folks are concerned about as well.
Indeed. Well, you mentioned the Swingman Classic, too. I was very lucky to get to go and spend a couple hours at practice yesterday. So that one's going to be a great one tonight. I'm looking forward to it.
It's so special, and the opportunity to have the first one be here at T-Mobile Park, I think it really does speak to the mentality of this community and the inclusivity, and having Ken Griffey Jr. put his name, and not just his name, but a lot of real time, energy, effort, and passion towards this project. It's always nice to get to go first. This is one where we're really excited to celebrate this evening.
Now, you touched on the food. I'm going to talk to Chef Javier and to Malcolm, but of the Northwest favorites we're throwing out there, do you have any favorites?
All of it's so good. I really can't choose. I mean, a foot-long Dungeness crab roll sounds just out of this world. I don't know that I could eat the full foot-long right this moment all by myself, but the food's incredible, and I think that's one of the things that's so fun about T-Mobile Park, not only during this event, but throughout the year, is you have a really cool combination of a lot of locally inspired and local vendors selling here at the park, but you've also got ballpark standards like hot dogs, and one of the things that was important to us when we hosted this event is we've rolled out the value menu a couple years ago, recognizing this not just the ticket when folks come to games, is how much money you're spending and what you're spending it on when you're there. We're keeping the value menu for this event, so it is going to be there for fans. They're going to have their options to figure out, you want a Dungeness crab roll? We got you. You want to have your standard ballpark fare? We got you for that too.
You know, I'm an old school ballpark guy, so at some point there will be a hot dog or two, so I appreciate that. Katie Griggs, thanks so much for taking them. I really appreciate it.
We appreciate you being here.